Hey guys, so this video is going to be installing some LED lights in the garage. Right now we're just working off two 8-footers. These, as you've seen, I converted to LED, and I got two other ones just temporarily hung up on the back side here. But I've been working on the workbench, and this video is probably out of sync with the other ones. Like you probably already seen the workbench finished with the lights and everything by now, but I'm just trying to get some light in here before I start working on the workbench. So this workbench is 13 foot long, so we're going to mount three these 4-footers with the four LED tubes in it, or even with the workbench. So this workbench is 24 inches wide, so it's going to be 24 inches off from the wall. That should be a pretty good lighting for the camera and everything. I have 4 of the 4-tube ones like this, but we're just using 3 on the workbench. These are really nice. They're 10,000 lumens a piece, 5000 K. It's like a daylight color, so it's right in the middle. It's not yellowish and it's not bluish. It's just basically a pure white light, and that's what I like the best. It's what we got in the house. It's what I had in the old garage, and these are actually, some of these lights are actually out of the old garage. Actually, I think this one that's out of the box actually was above the workbench, and the other one I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, let's just get started hanging it. I'm not going to go step by step on this. What I'm going to do is just run the 3 lights first, and then we got to take 2 old lights down on the back side and wire up a receptacle up there just so they're all just plug in. And they're all going to be ran off the same circuit, which is the second light switch by the door. Okay, so the first step is to put your hooks or screws into the your ceiling. In this case, I'm going into drywall, so you see I had to use an anchor. And I got the other one over here. You want the open end of the hook facing out, that way, you know, in case this is at a slight angle, the bracket, it'd be less apt to pop out of it or anything. So you want to keep that in mind. And you want to get it on the studs if possible, unless you're going into a wooden frame. We may eventually lower these down. It does seem kind of high, but we might just keep it like this. It depends on how things go. So let's get the first one set. Then you want to space it out however far between the next one. These are linkable, so they'll plug into each other, so it'll save on the wiring and stuff, make things a lot easier, and easier to replace one in case one of them ever quits working or something too. You gotta be careful, the paint's still wet on the workbench. I'm just getting anxious to get some stuff done. So right there's the plug-in to plug in the next one. It tells you on the box how many you can link together. This says up to 4. I think we're actually going to have to put 5 on here, but I don't think it'll be a problem. You got 3 different ways to mount this type. You can hook a chain to it with an S hook right here. That way you can drop it down some. Or you can use this slot and put screws in it and just kind of lock it in. Or I prefer these brackets. These are very simple to put on. It just hangs from the hook like that. Super simple. Alright guys, I got 3 of them hooked up. I just got temporarily ran into an extension cord for right now just to get it going. It's a lot of light. Make things look really good on the video, ain't it? Make plenty of contrast. It'll look real good, I think. I got them spaced just about perfect too. Okay, so I got the old light down, as you can tell. Get the wiring coming out here. I got to cut this out to mount this type of box in. And this is an old work box. You just cut it out and you'll go in and grab a hold. It's completely adjustable for any thickness of plywood or whatever you mount it in. So let me get this mounted and we'll look at it. I'm not going to go into detail on the wiring of the receptacle. I do have a separate video that you can look up and see more information on receptacle wiring, just to speed this video up a little bit. Yeah, these old lights are pretty old. Got my toolboxes in too. There'll be more on that later. It's old cloth wiring on it. Anybody knows exactly how old this type of light is, let me know. I'm just kind of curious. I'd say probably 70s or 80s, I would just guess, but I'm not for sure. So we got those down. So I got this light set up here. I may change this. I know this don't look as good, but I want everything just, you know, plug and replace. I got that ran over here to all these. Maybe eventually I'll do some more wiring and eliminate the extension cord. But for right now, I'm just trying to get everything going. I hope y'all understand. The same thing over here. I just got this one set up temporarily on here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple more lights up over here. I got this one light here. It's got Bluetooth speakers in it, so I was gonna put it over top of the washer and dryer. I just thought they'd be neat in case we want to listen to music out here, so or we just happen to have something playing on one of the phones when we're coming out here to wash clothes or something. It'll come on if we got it linked. Yeah, so let's get the rest of the lights hung up. Let me show you. So the first switch is the 2 8-foots, and the second switch will be all the other ones, as you can see. It's definitely getting there. Okay guys, so I got this one up. This is the one with the Bluetooth speaker in it. The drywall broke on me on this one, but it'll be fine. And I got this one set up here. I can't decide where to put that one, so it's just kind of laying up there, but we'll deal with that later. So. Alright guys, so that's all the light video. I know it probably wasn't a whole lot of a video, just kind of a in-between kind of thing here. But it's a real important step getting the light on. So, well, thanks for watching guys. We'll catch you on the next one.